Hello, everybody, and welcome back to... Hold on. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Man Who Wears Too Many Hats. Well, not now, but my name is Edinger, and today I just wanted to have a little sit and chat. I used to do these all the time. I really liked them, so here we are. I basically want to pick your brains a bit about a couple different things and update you on some more personal things that have been going on in my life recently. First off, I have gotten this specific type of comment a couple times recently, more recently on my Instagram, which is weird because that's just a place for me to share my photography, but essentially the comment said, "I really miss your British versus American videos." I just want you to know, I do too, man. I'm in the same camp. Like, if I could, I'd be making a lot more of those when the need arises. I actually have so many cool ideas for future British versus American videos, but the thing is, I just can't. There's a pandemic going around, I need to have guests on for it, and I could, come up with a way of doing it, like, for instance, where people record themselves in their own home, but you know how particular I am with these types of videos? I mean, do you notice this specifically angled line of light that just hits at the top of my head? I did that, okay? It's intentional. I like making things that are intentional, and having that style, it doesn't feel as real to me as well. Like, one of my favorite parts about that series I have is that it's just a real conversation. In fact, the way I come up with the ideas on what topics to talk about is just because they come up naturally. I'm an American, I live in the UK. I'll be critiquing something or talking about something to a friend and they'll be like, "Wait, Rick, you have that many Oreos?" And I'm like, "Yes, why don't you have so many Oreos?" Or just the other day on my second channel, I was talking about how I just recently bought a fountain pen because I want to be signing my photography prints with the best quality ink ever and make it look really nice and professional. And my flatmate Phoenix said, well, he's actually got a license, right? A fountain pen license. They give those things out in the UK like candy. Just kidding. You actually, you get one in primary school. If you're like super good at fountain pen writing, I never got taught how to use one, so I'm trying to teach myself, but that's just one of those interesting things that I'm like, oh. And so somehow, if it's an interesting enough thing for me, I'll put that in a video, try and make a thing, bring a friend on. And so just so you know, once the pandemic is over, I'll be having friends around, we'll be doing that type of thing. In the meantime, I do have a sort of hybrid style British versus American thing with just me that I'm gonna be trialing. Hopefully you like it. That's coming out soon. You'll know based on the title, basically, what that's going to be. But I just wanted to update you on this video that I saw recently. I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but the video was called "Why Big YouTubers Stop Uploading." And I thought it was just so well done and so interesting. There was so much she talked about in it that I had never even thought about before. The biggest thing that hit me was when she was talking about why YouTubers have second channels. And basically what she had said was that it's used as an extra creative outlet because when you get bigger on YouTube, it just comes with so much pressure, the pressure to upload on a main channel. And having that second channel as a creative outlet to just go like, you know what, it's just my second channel, it allows you to almost have a bit more headspace up there to just throw things out there. For me, I really like vlogs. But if you didn't notice, I converted my second channel to a travel channel because I just really like travel. But what I kind of did with that, because I really am such a perfectionist with certain things, is I've made a second main channel. I don't really feel as comfortable uploading there. At least I didn't, because, it had to be just right, and I want people that are searching for this country to be able to watch my video and then maybe try and do some of the things that I did and get something out of it. Whereas when I used to do it, I'm watching some of my old vlogs on my second channel, and I was like, this guy's just sharing his life. And I really like that, and I really miss that. I think somewhere along the line, algorithmically, like I said, I felt like I've been slowly put in a box where I have to crop bits of myself out more and more, bit by bit. When I find out like, talking a bit about myself instead of the, whole thing being about a title decreases my retention, therefore I don't make as much, and then therefore less people find the video that I want to share with everyone. And so I think it's trained me into be a little bit less of a human. And so what I'm making this video about is, no, I'm actually going to try and bring that back. One example, basically, that I can think of is I once took the British citizenship test for a video. I thought it would be a fun idea. Before I got to that part, I thought I should also tell the story of how I got to this far. I've had a lot of visas and it's been such a fun journey for me. And so I'm sharing a bit of my life. But there were so many comments that were like, video starts here. And I'm like, I guess if you're searching for a video called how to take a test and you're like, ugh, I don't care. I don't have the right to be like, why would you say that? I'm sharing myself. When, oh my gosh, I'm the same exact way when it comes to looking up a recipe. Every recipe, I want to look up how to make a good lasagna. No, I have to hear about Ma and Pa's life story and how lasagna is her life dream. No, thank you. Just give me the recipe, okay? So I totally get that. It's just, they still do that. It's not like they just give you the recipe. I'm gonna stop giving you the recipe, okay? I'm giving you the recipe, but also with a little bit more of my life, a little bit more of a life update. Because while we're on the topic, because this is a personal style video, I'm assuming you guys have picked up on it. I don't want to complain a lot. Maybe that's just trying to get the citizenship, like I said. But I have had a bit of a rough patch. I'm sure you picked up on it. And I am trying to come back. But things like my mom recently getting COVID is really stressing me out. I'm having house drama. I'm having citizenship drama, which I will update you on in the future. US tax drama. Drama. It, is just something that I'm dealing with behind the scenes that I'm not necessarily sharing, but I'm getting it out there because I feel like communicating this type of thing and being honest about this, it just feels more relieving, as opposed to like, why is Evan just lollygagging around, not making me any of that content that I subscribed for? It's more just, I'm really just trying my best. I am a human being at the end of the day, and sometimes I say yes to way too many things, but at the end of the day, I am just trying my best, as I hope you all are as well. But on this topic, as I have brought it up, I am now vlogging on my second channel. It makes me feel so much more, like I said, free. I'm not stressing about like the color grade necessarily. I am still doing it, but just with the LUT that I made. I'm also just kind of vlogging it with the standard mic. Like, I'm not really going all out there. I did get a comment on it the other day saying like, audio's bad. And I wanted to be like, listen, you can leave those comments here, okay? I do try my best here. But I just am using that second channel as a way to just share what's going on, as a time capsule. Like, look at this hair. I want to be able to watch back a video in the future and be like, oh, I remember when I was obsessed with that brand, or, oh, I remember when I had my hair like that, lockdown, as opposed to just making content that is searchable, that is like hungry for the algorithm. I'm also just going to start vlogging, all right? I'm getting back into it. Is there a schedule? Absolutely not. What can you expect? Absolutely nothing, except what I want to share that day. As old school YouTube as I can make it, that's kind of what the vibe is going for. So if that sounds like your scene, please check it out, especially if you're interested in my photography prints, because I'm hoping to update you guys more on the process. Like, for instance, this particular week, I had to print off some test prints for the 4 different sheets of paper that I'm using for the 4 different types of prints I'm doing, and then I have to like put it in the post, send it to the company that makes the paper, so they can give me a profile. I'm speaking jargon. There's just a lot of steps of making it as perfect as I can so that the quality is like, spicy. But if you like spicy content, stay tuned. Normal content resuming next week. Thank you so much for checking me out and staying up to date in my life. I hope that I can satiate your needs for just nice chats, as much as you genuinely helped me just by being there as a camera lens. Thank you. You're beautiful. I'm looking at myself. Anyway, I'll hopefully see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for staying in touch, and goodbye. I'm falling on my bed now. It's what I do. I held a tea. Didn't even drink it, because this was all in one take. What a mad lad.